How many of you heard of glossophobia? Okay, fear of speaking in front of people. Excellent. And those who didn't raise your hand, is it the first time you have heard of it? Glossophobia? It is actually the fear, the nervousness, the inertia we do have while speaking in front of people. That is called the glossophobia. My second question is, raise your hand if you have glossophobia. How many of you have glossophobia? Fear of public speaking.
Still have.
It means those who are not raising your hand, so if I invite you, you can speak without fear. Oh, now somebody is raising their hand. That's great. Excellent. Many hands. What if I share some techniques, some tricks, some tips to overcome your glossophobia? How many of you are interested? All of you. Great. Amazing. So how do we overcome glossophobia? Now the question. The first day of my Toastmasters journey, when I joined Toastmasters Club, I delivered an icebreaker speech the way she delivered today. And I can still remember the first day. I made 28 times you knows, yeah, long pauses. So everything, filler words I had in my speech. I received feedback from our counter. Sir, these are the times, 28 times you made these filler words. What I did, I incorporated those feedbacks on me and came up next day. Of course, the numbers got reduced. Slowly, I used that process. I received feedback. I incorporated those feedbacks and I improved. I transformed. And do you think transformation happens overnight? No. It's a long process. It takes time. And I guess how many years I am with Toastmasters?
20
More
years.
than 6 years.
20 years? Okay.
No. More than 6 years, of course. But I know people, those who are with Toastmasters, more than 20 years. Of course. Thank you very much. And I do believe, and please Allah help me, if I am alive, I want to be with Toastmasters, of course, 20 years plus. Why? Why do I want to be with Toastmasters 20 years plus? What could be the reason? Are you familiar with a term called law of entropy? Anyone?
Yes.
So what's the meaning of entropy? Or what is the law of entropy?
Yeah, law of entropy means few years ago, I think 5 years or 10 years ago, I learned something, but I don't practice it. Day by day, this learning maybe vanished from my life part, and my skill growth is not higher.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So law of entropy means that naturally everything in the world will go for decay. Naturally things will go for disorder. For example, you are good at driving, and if you do not drive few years, could be 5 years, 10 years, and you will not have that charm or courage to drive. You may learn a skill that could be anything if you do not practice. For example, when I was a student of Dhaka University, I joined a foreign language course, German language course. I did a diploma on German language course. I could speak very well. And I didn't practice. I didn't have to practice actually because it didn't work in my life. So what happened? Nowadays I know only 2 words. Ich habe Jamal Uddin Jamy. Good danke. Nothing else. Do you have that kind of experience in your life?
Yes.
During COVID, before COVID, I switched my job. I joined one of the reputed universities in this country. Right after my joining, I saw that the university was celebrating a big day, invited 2 ministers. They were actually recognizing the longest serving employees of the organization. And the moment I saw that, wow, Isn't it a good thing that organization celebrates the longest serving employees for their long services, 15 years, 20 years? Of course, it's a good practice from HR perspective. The moment I saw it, I was happy. Right after that program, most probably 3 to 4 months, COVID came. And university was shut down. Everything went work from home. So university management decided actually to lay off some of our colleagues. And 64 employees, they lost their job. And some of them came to me. You know what? Who were on the top list? In the line? Of course, they were the longest serving employees. And some of them came to me, sir, my age is 45. With this age, where should I go with my kids, with my wife, with my family members? Please help me to get a job, as you do have very good connection with corporate world. I told them, okay, give me your resume, let me see what I can do. I was shocked the moment I received the resume. The last education was master's degree 19 years back. And after that master's, he didn't do a single thing to update and upgrade himself. My wife works for a university. She's a teacher. She said, she always says one thing. See, the moment I finished my graduation master's and I came to the university, I joined there. I was so fluent speaker in English and I was wonderful presenter. But while teaching this Guru Gadha, ultimately I lost my rhythm, my fluency, my presentation skills because I cannot teach them in English language, though it is a private university. But the quality of the students. So without practicing, she lost her rhythm of presenting in front of people. So that is called law of entropy. If you do not practice, whatever the skills you do earn, ultimately you will forget things. Your sharpness, your sparkle will be removed. And if you want to update yourself, upgrade yourself, you need a place where you can practice certain things. And communication, presentation skill is such a skill that is always required, whatever your position is in leadership role. A few days back, I was conducting a training program for one of the multinational companies of this country. Out of 32 participants, 24 were Sri Lankans. 2 were foreigners. One was Filipino, one was Egyptian. And only 6 from Bangladesh. I asked the head of HR, sir, why don't you recruit our own graduates? Our own people, why do you recruit foreigners, Sri Lankans? You know what was his reply? We need people who can sell our products in international market, who can negotiate, who can bargain, who can present, who can represent our company in international market. But we do lack people in our country. If I ask you, do you have the guts, courage to go international market and represent your company, your brand and sell, do the bargaining and negotiate with them and win the negotiation and come back? If you do have, you know the salary to compare with our local ones? I know one. My CEO was Indian. In my company, he used to get 12 lakhs taka per month. He switched the job, joined another company. I asked him, boss, what's the package? 20 lakhs taka. And his second man, COO, used to get 3.5 only. And once he left, the new COO came from India and he's getting 11 lakh taka per month. So the differences. If you want to increase your salary, if you want to go for that kind of job, you need that presentation skill. You need this negotiation and communication mastery. And Toastmaster is the largest platform in the world where you can practice your communication, presentation, and public speaking skills. You will deliver your speech. Somebody sitting over there will be evaluating your speech. Sir, when you started, it was not engaging. So next time, try to do different things to create engagement. Somebody will be giving you feedback. Sir, in your speech, I found you have made 28 times as you knows. Next time, you incorporate the received feedback. and you improve. The grammarian will be helping you to actually overcome your pronunciation, your grammatical mistakes, whatever the mistakes you do. Your evaluator will give you a constructive feedback. Slowly, slowly you receive the feedback for 5 years, 7 years. Continuously you can improve yourself and take yourself to the next level where you can fight to the international corporate world and grab the desired job that you want. Those who are working in corporate world, already you know, the leader in top positions, they do have a lot of skills, but one of the core skills they do have, which is communication, which is presentation, negotiation. Confidently, they can express. And through their expression, they can impress. And if you want to be the one like that leader, this is the right platform. If you join, you can learn. You can take yourself to the next level. So join here. Next time, after 1 year, when I meet you, you become a better communicator. You become a better public speaker. You become a better leader. Thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmasters.